Hello, everybody. I think that we are live and making sound. Just double checking. Yes, we're good. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. Good to see you. So I guess to get started, we are Saves vs. Death. We are a Cyberpunk Red tabletop actual play and live stream and podcast and anything you can use to consume. We are generally on it, although there's so many things these days. We're not on all of it. Right. Anyway, we play live every Saturday on Twitch at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out on twitch.tv/saves vs. death. Could somebody do a post in the chat for that?
I'm just so it's do it, I can tell already.
Anyway, so my name is Blank. I am the GM. And with me today is Jess as Moxie11, the surly reporter. We have Games playing Wraith, the drug-addled rocker boy. We have Hades as Cass, the happy-go-lucky solo. And Kenner, the medtech with a missing sister. So, I guess moving on to our news. We have Patreon tiers now, which is very exciting. We added a few new ones. We have, the basic support level, but we also have some more levels that get you other exclusive content, like we'll share our character sheets with you so you can kind of like follow along as we play if you'd like, or just if you wanted to see something on there. Like all their backstory stuff was listed on the character sheet and what they can do and that kind of stuff. It's all on there, and that is available. We also have some extra stuff like the dossier that Moxie, the expose, I guess, that Moxie released for NewsSat is available for you to read out there. That's really cool. But also we have some merch on there, and I don't have anything to show you, unfortunately, because Patreon does some weird stuff with how they distribute their merch. But there's stickers, there's mugs, there's hoodies, there's shirts, all out there on Patreon, so you can get like a cool Saves vs. Death with our Doom Skull logo. Out there. I don't think
looks awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I think that you'll have to subscribe at that tier that for the item that you want for 3 months before you get the merch item, but that comes in. There is one tier that lets you kind of cycle through them all and progressively gets like a better item as you stay subscribed. So very cool stuff out there for that. That's really cool. Moving on to the next thing. Well, I guess I just want to say that if you're new or if you're a little lost while watching our stream, we do have a kind of like a recap series that Moxie does out there on YouTube. You can check it out. What?
If you don't have time for the full length, right?
It's slightly biased. By that means it's entirely biased. It's very biased from Moxie's opinion, and she is very candid on it as well. Yep. It's a lot of fun though, and I enjoy listening to them. But she is very judgy, and it's good.
She's very judgy.
She is judgy. So that's out there on YouTube. It's on our YouTube, which is just some random string of numbers, but we do have like could somebody plug I think it's socials? Yeah, if somebody wants to plug that so it's on screen. Thanks. Go check out our YouTube. It's on there. Then check out Jesper. She also puts stuff out on YouTube. She does her Cattails playthrough. If you want to plug yourself, you're probably better at it than I am. But
sure, I do an hour every day during the week, during the weekday from noon to 1 Eastern during your lunch hour of fun little games. Currently, we're slowly making our way almost at the end of Cat Quest 2. And then I have a fun game. We'll see how it goes planned for after that. But it's definitely a very chill hour of gaming. And then on Saturdays, I do a Table Tales talk show thing for a couple hours that I've started. That will be slowly transitioning to something that I actually want as opposed to me just blathering and reading chat.
Cool.
Yeah.
So go give her a follow. She she puts out good stuff. Give us a follow if you're not following already here on Twitch, and also go subscribe on YouTube if you're not. That YouTube needs a little love. So yeah, go out there, and we'd really appreciate that. So thank you very much for coming to join us, and we will move on to our new follower report.
So welcome to our new followers. I'm so gonna butcher this, and I fully apologize. Viscupello.
That's pretty good.
Right. Is that right?
I think so.
Pretend. Janiac Jr. Jay has followed us.
Yeah,
Hopefully
hey
that is
Janiac.
not, a sign of our impending doom, since we often got him killed whenever we'd.
I think he usually streams now. So
he does.
Yeah.
We're safe for now.
We're safe for now.
Safety net. And N King 729.
It's an old friend.
Oh,
of ours.
hey. Yeah.
Johnny boy.
Yep. All right. So
and
that.
just a reminder, sorry, for subscribing. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free Twitch subscription every month. So if you haven't used that for April, go ahead and click the subscribe.
It's really easy to set up too. There's a really easy to follow because you have to link the accounts first, which is it's not as complicated as it sounds. There's just, if you click on the button, it'll guide you through it. The little subscribe button, whatever it's called. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. Oh yeah, we've added a new command for people to use, which is super cool. It is bang plot. So if you're just hopping in and you don't know what's going on, you can just hit the exclamation point plot, and there it is. You gotta know what's going on. But also, we'll have a recap from Hades here.
All right. So we started off still in that apartment building, wanting to get out of there now with hearing the cops and everything else. And so we head down to the ground floor and all get together, and then we're heading out through the alley. We run down there, and I take 2 bullets to the chest again, almost dropping me, and we have to fight that guy through the alley. And then all while Moxie is having some empathy issues. And then we head out to the car and get in there, and Moxie ends up trying to hit Kenner for a poorly timed comment, but nails Wraith in the face. And then we get into the car, and yeah.
This is my moneymaker.
And then we get in the car and head racing down to the doctor, because I'm dying in the car. Kenner's pretty much dying in the car. The only one who is magically safe is Moxie, which was a real big turn of events for us here.
It's nice for a change.
It is. It is. I'm not gonna lie.
And so we get over to the docks, and we get a hold of him. He gets me into the bed, and Kenner puts me in a bag, and then we get inside, get into a bed. I go into the tank. I'm out. Kenner is put into the other room. Moxie's talking to him, and then tries to convince Wraith to actually just go to bed. And Wraith slips out the door, and then Moxie's trying to figure things out, and ends up at the bar. And then she gets a call from gets a call from
Cammy?
why am I blanking on the name? Cammy G.
Where's Cammy G?
I know. And Cammy, who is in hysterics and is finally gets a hold of Moxie and heads immediately down to the doc's office, and then Moxie meets her there. We have a very emotional scene in the bathroom, find out some very important news, and we fast forward a little bit. I'm awake, and we have a emotional scene. She's worried about me, and yeah, what else am I forgetting?
People go into surgery for
Thank
their
you.
cybernetics.
New legs.
And we have some downtime. We get cybernetic. I get some subdermal armor. Kenner gets some legs. We have some nice downtime and
Thank you, Ray.
realize that rent is due very, very shortly. So probably going to need to get some new cash flow.
Hey there, Sparkly. Not good to see you. And hi, Echo. Quick shout out for Echo, who does our artwork. We have some really cool emotes coming that she's working on, and we're all super excited to put them
can't
to
wait.
use.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they'll be available to our subscribers. So they're all really cool. They're all like little characters. But yeah, I won't spoil too much. They're really cool. Anyway, so moving on to the next thing, which I guess is the game, maybe. All right, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so last we left off, Kenner and Cass had gone to an actual surgical facility to get their work done. I believe it is called wow, now I don't remember. Hold on.
Can I make a point of order while you're looking it up?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Not that I should remind you of this, but I need to save versus death.
No, you don't. You need to...
No, I need to stun. I need to stabilize myself.
I was gonna say.
Wanted to get the titular line in there.
I almost had to save versus death.
I think you did save
you
versus
did.
death.
Yeah.
And
Did
I
I?
forgot to say it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you're right.
That's why you guys
Bravo.
need me around.
Bravo.
So now
Um,
me and Moxie we've both done it.
Yeah.
So you guys are shipped to the city medical center, which is kind of near the upper marina in central Night City, just outside the hot zone, which is kind of the ruined corporate center in downtown Night City. So you guys are there. Cass gets released a day earlier than Kenner. Wraith, you will need to make a stabilization check to make sure that you get all of your wounds carried. You are not in a state where you need medical attention, but maybe you have put yourself in a state that needs medical attention.
So tens don't explode on this check, right?
Sure they do. They all, yeah.
Awesome.
I only rolled an 18. What was I trying to roll under?
Yeah, well under that.
Let me-
What's your wound level? I don't know.
Serious? So I was trying to roll under a 13
There you
to
go.
13 to stabilize.
So you are well underneath that on the die roll alone. You're able to patch yourself up. Because I don't remember what you had taken. Maybe some grazing shots from the battle. And getting...
It's just an elbow to the nose.
That was the only thing you took? Was the
and
elbows
one for being on drugs.
okay? So you're able to set your nose into place.
Oh,
Gnarly.
And yeah, heal. It takes you, I believe, it takes you 3 days to heal up all of your wounds because it's your body per day.
I'm going into rehab.
You're gonna check
Anyway?
yourself into rehab.
Yeah, during this time period, after I set up the album release and hyping, I'm going to get all of my stuff out of the storage, the home that I live in that's not mine,
Okay.
and then I'm going to check myself into rehab.
So after the 3 days, you can check yourself into rehab. You'll need the
Okay.
3 days to heal.
Okay.
Which is another 7. So that puts us at 10 days of downtime, which is beyond rent.
Moxie, if it matters, is okay. She's got enough for rent. I
Are you
don't know if
guys all
everybody
good for
else
rent?
does.
I don't need to pay it.
Yes, you do.
None of my stuff is in that cube, and it's not in my name. I'm in rehab.
Okay.
I'm just homeless now.
Fair enough.
Say until
That's-
you come back.
Yep.
That's future me's problem.
Okay.
Jeez.
I'll say that's fair. How about Cass? Are you going to be able to make rent? You and Cammy? I guess I should check.
Yeah, you guys' rent's so much more expensive.
Yeah, she could afford it. Just her portion.
How much is it?
It's
$750?
$750 plus your lifestyle.
Ooh, plus lifestyle.
Yeah.
I forgot
Oh.
about lifestyle.
It's
Plus
100 eddies
lifestyle.
if you're on Kibble.
I know.
I'm on
I was really
Kibble.
trying not to go back to Kibble.
How much do you need to be able to afford more?
Isn't better like 300?
I only have 562 eddies.
So she can make up for your portion, but that makes her flat broke. Oh, but then you can't afford food. She'll have to switch to.
I can
Kibble as
cover
well.
part of it.
Moxie will go back to Kibble. She's not happy about it. She will do it.
I don't know why this fills me with glee.
Actually, this is why Moxie's always so angry. I would just like to point out.
Moxie 500, and I will give Cass 500 before I go in.
No,
Okay.
Moxie's fine. She won't take it.
She won't
know.
take the money.
I know, but she won't take the money.
I will.
Depending on how much does it cost for Vim's food for the month.
For what?
Oh,
Vim's food.
Vim's food.
Vim's expensive. It's fresh.
Oh yeah, Vim is.
For those of you who don't know, Vim is our chameleon.
You
That
know-
the rest of the group convinced Moxie to keep to be our mascot.
And does nothing
And
to take
now
care of.
it does nothing to take care of it, and now Moxie needs to feed this thing.
I'll say that Vim's food needs an additional 20 eddies to your lifestyle, and you
Okay.
should mark that somewhere so that way it's something we can keep track
I
of.
have 8 eddies to my name.
Hey, can I point something out?
Mm-hmm.
We have a large reserve of money that we have not tapped into.
That's not true.
I think I'm the only one who possibly would be morally okay with it, but remember how we keep giving Angus a share of the money
Oh yeah.
and setting it to the side for everything we do?
No, I think not for
You guys
everything. I think
didn't
it was
for
only
the
first
last
job.
one. It was only for the first job.
Oh, it was only for the
I've
I've
first
done
First
it
part of
for
it, yeah.
another job when I was dividing money.
I don't remember it. But you might be right.
Angus money.
But we also, just because we know the type of people we are, gave that money to Cammy because we didn't trust us to make good decisions with someone
yeah.
else's
That's
money.
why I said I was the only one.
I'm gonna. Well, he's in rehab. I'm gonna look up or try to get some. Excuse me. Try to get some jobs, some like plastic surgery jobs. Something I could do for some rich people.
Sure, yeah, you can do a hustle. Okay, but let me handle things in order.
Yeah.
So Wraith, okay, so first let's deduct everybody's money. Kenner, what's your lifestyle cost? And do you have enough to afford it?
It's kibble, and no.
How much?
Kibble, and then what's your apartment? It should be like right next to the kibble.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just hoping you don't say house because I cannot float that.
No. It's not a house. It's the cheapest one.
It's not the cheapest one.
No.
It's a step above the cheapest one.
Step above the cheapest one.
I remember. I think you're in like a storage unit, a
Yeah,
cargo
storage.
container.
Cargo
Container.
I just found it.
So it costs you 1,100 eddies to make it. You have, hey, thank you for the bits, Car Mom. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
So 500 eddies for you. That's how much you have, and you need 1,100. You need 600. Do you have 600, Wraith? Because he's gonna need.
So you need 700. So you can also eat.
No,
Well, before
that's
I
the
get
food.
kicked out and stuff, let me go talk to my landlord.
So
I'll
I
be able
just
to
stood
make it.
giving you 700.
I'll be able to make a deal.
Not my money. I mean,
Let me. Okay, so we'll handle your money thing in a minute. Wraith,
Okay.
you need to deduct the. I think it's 1,000 for your rehab.
unless I knew a doctor.
It's not that kind of doctor.
It's not that kind of doctor.
You don't know that.
Actually, Moxie, does Moxie know what kind of doctor it is?
Plus, Moxie,
We
you
have
know a
that
doctor.
discussion.
You know a doctor.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, do we know what kind of doctor you are, Quado?
I'm a surgeon.
I know, but do we
Yeah.
know that?
I think Moxie knows that.
Yeah.
I think during our conversation last week.
I want to say she did learn
It is
that.
1,000. I paid for it.
you
We're
mentioned you
good.
were a surgeon.
Okay, you've paid for the 1,000 and you're good for it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna. Cammy has to borrow 8 eddies from the group account, in order to pay her portion of food and rent. Actually, she's just gonna go to Kibble and she won't borrow the money
Well, I have 1,000 now, so I will pay for her.
for her portion of the food.
Yeah. Yeah, because I owe
50.
You said 750 and 850 for my kibble, so I have 150 EB left, and I can give her 8.
She's gonna switch to Kibble and be able to hoard it on her own. This because otherwise it leaves her with no money left.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll just do that.
I'll tell you, after paying all of this and all the surgery that I just paid for, I am going to need to hustle when I get out of rehab.
I'm gonna try to have some. Be stocked up a little bit, you know.
Okay, so that's her. She didn't take the money from the group account. She's just, you guys are all eating kibble now. You just have a bunch of like
We're disgusting.
yeah, it's just like this ground up food that is in kind of like a Capri Sun type case, just lining your fridge.
Mmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just squeeze it into your mouth, like baby food almost. I know, it's delicious. You guys are so excited. This month it was rough. Okay, so let's go on to you, Kenner. What would you? So you said you wanted to do something to make some money. You were in the hospital for 5 days, but that gives you 5 more days where you can do a little bit of a side hustle, if you'd like.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I want to call my secret partner and see what he's
Alright.
got for me.
So go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
5.
5. So you and your partner set up a major medical procedure. You end up getting a really high profile exec where you are doing a neural processor implant into his skull, and you end up making 200 eddies from that.
Okay.
Nice.
So that gives you a little bit of cash to work with. That's the only job you were able to get in that time.
That's something.
It's something.
Yeah.
Your rent comes due though, and you'll need to pay the 1,100.
Okay. I need to go talk to my
Landlord?
landlord for sure.
Okay. So, yeah, you go up to your landlord. Let's see, you're in a cargo container north of New Westbrook. Yes, so there's just this, or well, you're in Watson actually. So, I'm trying to think of who your landlord might be. All right. So your little area is an old industrial lot that hasn't been repurposed since the war. There's a bunch of old shacks that kind of have sunk into this muddy area, and just beyond where you live, there is the oil pumps and Chutu refineries up to the north. This particular area has really poor ground, where it's just kind of this sloppy, always perpetually muddy sort of turf. Your shipping containers are put onto it on like these kind of pallet type foundations, for lack of a better word, and you kind of you live in a neighborhood of this kind of these shipping containers, all just kind of parked around this area.
I have the classy one though.
You got the classy one. You've got the red one. It looks nice.
Oh.
So your landlord is kind of an older gentleman who kind of runs the park like his well, I mean, he runs it like almost like he's kind of some sort of slumlord in a way, and he's just out there sitting in a lawn chair, with a 6-pack a cram next to him, chugging down one and watching fire burn in the middle of this ring of shipping containers.
What's his name?
We'll name him Bill.
Bill. All right, I'll walk up to Bill.
He says,
Kind of, hey, buddy.
"Hey."
How are you doing?
He says, "I'm doing good. You got your rent?" He's got one cybernetic leg that didn't really get the fancy plastic covering that you did on yours or anything like that. It's just like this kind of metallic looking skeleton type leg that he's has set up on a makeshift ottoman of some box.
I definitely have my legs covered. And
okay, with pants.
So he doesn't. Yeah, I don't want him to see I just got new legs.
Sure.
So, here's what's going on. I had
to. God, here we go. All right.
I can give you $700 right now, and then within the week I will give you the other 4. I was getting shot at, so I had to go and to the hospital, and I didn't have enough chance to make the rest of the rent. But I will get it to you, I promise.
He looks out there. He's got, the reason he runs this like a slumlord or maybe some mafioso type is because he does have the muscle to actually back it. And there are some solos standing not too far off. And one of them had kind of like stepped forward to, make you make the payment. And he looks up, he holds up his hand. He says, actually, make your check now. Why don't you make a persuasion? That's one, right? Why do I always forget this?
Yeah, persuasion that's what I'm good at.
Yeah. Yeah. Persuasion, which is
3.
what'd you get?
1 moment.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't have any more minuses, huh?
What'd you get?
Right.
12? What?
Well, I got 14 if I don't have any minuses.
You don't have any minuses,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, you should be fully healed.
Yeah, I was in the
Speaking of, everybody needs to fully heal themselves, and make sure if you reload your clips, you deduct the bullets from your ammo counter.
Does our luck come back?
Yes,
Yeah.
your luck is all back as well. So you got a 14. Okay.
Yeah.
He's it.
Listen, Bill, you could. Your man could kill me right now. You totally could, but you wouldn't get anything out of me dead. Now, I'm a very skilled surgeon, so if there's another way, if there's something you want me to do before I get the money, you got a surgeon in your back pocket.
He holds up his hand, telling the guy to relent. He says, I don't know if I got any use for a surgeon right now, but I'll tell you what. You said 700? That's what you can afford right now?
That's what I have, yes.
Okay, 700 now. 500 when in 5 days.
Okay,
Yeah?
I can do that.
We got a deal, and I don't want to see you do this again.
No, I don't want to do it again either.
You pay him?
I pay him.
Okay. He takes the cash, counts it out, stuffs it in a little box next to him. Seems to be like this, it's the first of the month or whatever. So he's doing collections from everybody this time.
Yeah.
And his grunt kind of looks a little disappointed, like he was looking forward to breaking some kneecaps or whatever he had to do. But
hey, maybe next time, man. Maybe next time you'll get to cut my head off or something. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
He just stares at you and smirks. Bill, though, he has kind of it's not a skullet. What is the crown of hair? And he's
Like the monk.
Yeah, he's balding all on top.
The Hulk Hogan hair.
He just scratches his he scratches his hair and says, all right, you can go on. See you in 5 days.
Hey, Bill, have you did you hear about what happened the other day?
No, lots of things happen.
I'm just wondering if you heard about. I'm gonna give him the address of the building.
Which building?
Of my sister's building.
Oh, you give him the full address, just down here in Little Italy. He says, no, can't say that I'd have. Why?
Well, my sister lives there, and I can't find her. And somebody might have taken her. I'm not sure yet exactly what happened, but I was just wondering if you had heard anything. I would value the information.
Kind of sits back and says, "Women disappear in Night City all the time, Kenner."
That's not comforting.
Well, it's the truth. You ever check any of the brothels or anything like that? See if maybe she's trying to earn some extra cash moonlighting?
Yeah, I don't think that's the direction she would go, but I appreciate it, Bill.
You never know what a person's gonna do when they're desperate.
Yeah, I have nothing. If she wanted to do that, that'd be fine. I just don't think that she would have.
Let's see. She lives in Little Italy. I mean,
She's dating a rock star guy.
yeah, don't.
It's okay.
I don't keep up with that kind of shit.
Well, I will see you within 5 days, Bill.
Yeah, good luck, Kenner.
Thanks.
I like having you around here. Don't want to see that change.
I don't either. I think I have the nicest container there is in this whole place.
He looks at your container, thinking really nothing of it, but
No.
he just shrugs and then reaches down, takes out one of the cram, which is kind of like a beer-ish. It's kind of like a beer energy drink, and chucks it at you.
Oh,
Like a forelook.
Yeah, I'll catch it and open it. Thanks,
Okay.
man. I'll do an audible.
There you go. So you're drinking cram with him?
Yeah, I'll drink a little bit with him.
All right. So the two of you drink together, and I guess I'm gonna switch. Sorry, it's not cram. It's called smash. It's a yellow.
Smash.
Yeah.
Do I feel anything?
Yeah. Euphoric, loose, happy, and ready to party. In game turns, it gives you a +2 to dance, contortionist, conversation, human perception, persuasion, and acting while it's active.
Cool.
I'm gonna start drinking this.
You need to drink.
Sounds like it was made for you.
I know, right?
That
Yeah,
dance.
screw this blue glass crap. Switching to smash. Yep. So it lasts for 4 hours. I don't know how long you hang out with this dude, but
I'll hang out for like half an hour or so.
okay. Afterwards, I will need you to make a resist torture drugs.
Okay. After I will roll that, but after this, I'm gonna go. I wanted to wait till he's definitely out of surgery and then go visit.
Cass?
Great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cass.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Actually, he would have been out before you are, so.
Yeah, I thought I was out a day before.
Right. Yeah, let's get the order correct here. So I'll let you, because that scene would have happened first, I think. Or actually, no, Moxie would have had the most time. So I'm actually going to switch over to Moxie.
Okay.
But we got that scene out of the way, and you're taken care of. Remember, mark a note somewhere that you still owe 400. Moxie, what would you like to do?
500.
I'm sorry, 500, yeah.
Do you want to do the resist torture thing before?
Yeah, let's do that now, but while we remember it, if you want to roll resist torture.
So I feel like we need a whiteboard to draw out the timeline.
Yes.
Ooh, there we go.
Yes, we do.
You see, on Tuesday morning.
I know, right?
Here and then looped around.
I need my own. Yeah, maybe I need a downtime screen that says
Right?
12.
12.
Mhm.
So you are now addicted to Smash.
That was quick.
Only takes once.
Not even once.
Yeah. Um.
The dare bombs were right.
Amazing.
while
Amazing.
addicted, and you're not drinking, you have a loss of interest. So the same the same skills that you got a +2 in, you'll get a -2 in. And drinking it only balances out to 0 from here on. So,
Oh,
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, it's not great.
Just drink twice as much.
I'm
just
sorry,
gonna walk
guys.
straight over with Wraith.
The
walk
good
in.
news is you can pick up Smash at most vendit machines around the city.
Okay, cool.
You can pick it up really easy. It's about 10 eddies a can. So moving on to Moxie, what are you gonna do during your downtime? You have the full time, so that's 10 days in total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing she would do, because I may have slightly forgotten I had these, is go to pawns with
Sparkly.
the drugs that I took from Jenny's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I have the 4 inhalers marked
Boost.
and then the bottle of yellow tablets.
Okay.
I would like to know what these are.
And you take them where?
To pawns.
Okay, Pawns
My
easily.
bestest buddy in the whole wide world.
Yeah, you and Pawns are quite close. I have the notes here. Let me double check. I mean, obviously, Boost is the name, or at least what's written on them.
It's what's written on it. I don't know. I don't, Moxie doesn't know.
That's fair. Give me a second to open my notes here. Make sure I've got this all right. So, yeah, he tells you that the stuff inside the inhalers is in fact Boost. And he'll tell you what that does as well.
I think we've learned not to take drugs, though. I'd like to believe that.
Well, I mean, somebody just got addicted again. I don't know if we learned anything.
We didn't
I was
learn much
gonna
so far.
say.
I didn't learn it anyway.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
Not even once.
Dare.
Hashtag not sponsored by Dare.
Yeah.
Okay, so the inhaler is filled with Boost, which is kind of a it's a stimulant that increases your intelligence by 2 points while you're on it.
Okay.
Then the yellow tablets.
Before you go off of possibly a different page, what is the street value of a Boost inhaler?
Roughly 50 eddies.
Okay.
For one inhaler.
Okay. And the yellow tablet.
Now, the yellow tablets are called cram. And what that does is it removes the effects of sleep deprivation while you're on it.
Only we had those last
Man,
episode.
that would have been.
You did have them last time.
We did.
Which
we
is
We did.
Yeah.
We were right there too.
Is there any downside? Sorry, she'll ask. Sorry, in character. Is there any downside after?
I mean, getting addicted to anything is going to be bad. But yeah, when you come down from cram you're going to crave if you get hooked on it. And when you come down after it, you sleep for at least, I think, somewhere between 24 and 48 hours straight. But it keeps you up for a good 12. Then
Actually- Yeah, sorry.
boost is, gonna make you feel real slow, real dumb if you get hooked on it.
Can you make use of the boost, Pons?
It says, probably could use it sometimes. Could find somebody who needs it.
Sell it, make yourself some money.
Sure.
Yeah.
You just give them to him.
Yeah, she gives it to him.
Takes the inhalers and says, "All right,
I
thanks."
appreciate everything you do for us. This is the least I can do.
Fair enough.
So, Cram, after you crash and you sleep for however long, are you
Mhm.
still addicted? Do you still need rehab after?
Yeah. I mean, if you get hooked, yeah, you're gonna need rehab to get that flushed out of your system. You're gonna crave it.
Okay. How many pills are in the bottle?
There's 5 in the bottle.
5 is a magic number for us. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, she'll hold on to them.
Okay.
Magic.
Yeah. Thanks, Pons.
Oh, you're welcome, lady. You take care of yourself. Take care of those stupid ass boys for me.
Yeah, I'll try.
Ah.
She does not sound confident of that whatsoever as she leaves.
He just
Um,
smirks. All right.
Okay.
That's a day of doing something, we'll say. Just
Can
trying
I
to get through these.
also library search?
What are you? Library searching.
No, not yet. I'm gonna forget. Shit. Hang on.
Okay.
Search. Okay. Cool. So that's a day. That's fine.
Sure.
She's
Just to get through it. I mean, obviously, you can always pack more
Oh, yeah.
in, but
No, that's fine. She would have talked to Wraith about rehab, found out that he wants to go now after he's recovered, which delays the whole job thing.
mhm.
No, let's try to do this in order. Next would be looking at the BDs.
All right. So you find out from the BDs when you try to put them in the brain dance wreath.
Yeah.
You insert them into brain dance wreaths, put on the brain dance wreath. It says media is not in the correct format. Basic tech check would know that you need a virtue artist to actually cut these things.
If only I knew one that we hadn't just sold across a boat.
It's ironic, isn't it?
Do I I don't suppose any of Moxie's sources are virtue art. I that's gotta be a stretch. That's gotta be
That's
a
pretty
massive
stretchy.
stretch.
Yeah.
And they all say that, even the one of like
I mean, the two that aren't there, it's the two that were in the package when you picked it up. Because you have
the other two labeled ones, the
right.
me and R and just working.
Those all need to be formatted.
Oh yeah, no, I guess she would check the ones in the package. Sorry.
The ones in the package just say no media.
She's going to send a text. She's going to send a text to Rex.
Actually, now that I think back on it, I think that the the one you didn't find, or the one that you found underneath the couch, that definitely has not been cut, but I think that the other two might have been. So, which one would you like to play first?
She would have started with me and R.
Me and R.
Mhm.
All right. Give me 1 second.
In case you're wondering what face I just made, I went to write me and R and put M and didn't actually write the E part of me. That's what that face was.
Okay, so you put on the brain dance wreath, and immediately when your field of vision starts to distort, you get a little bit of like a pinching feeling in your temples, indicating that you're not quite attuned to this BD wreath. But you're still able to watch. You could probably do a basic tech to fix that if you'd like.
Is there a risk that I'll break it?
There's always a risk you're going to break something.
She'll deal with it.
Okay. So you jump into a scene in a room, and you are looking in a room that's very familiar. The one that you were in, Jenny's apartment. You look down, or your field of vision looks down upon yourself, and you're wearing nothing but a red bra and panties, and you're pouring a few glasses of tequila. From behind you, you hear a voice. Hey babe, you recording? You nod, looking behind you through strands of hair that has fallen into your field of vision. There's a dark-haired, tattooed rocker boy wearing nothing at all. His body is slim and perfect, and immediately you can feel yourself getting hot and your heart rate increase. He says, "Good. I just want you to know that you're the most beautiful, intelligent, sexy little thing I have ever seen." Starts stepping slowly in kind of a panther-like walk towards her. These little red panties. His finger moves down her belly and pulls gently at them. Now, why would you wear them right when I get home? Oh, I know. Rico suddenly pushes against you, pressing his lips against yours as his hands explore your body. Suddenly, without warning, he flips you around, pushes you over the bar counter, and you can feel his hands moving down your back, pulling the panties down over your legs, and the rest of that intimate moment together. Throughout the entire house, they play together, and the recording continues with them back in her room, over the sheets, smoking cigarettes together and basking in each other's warmth. Eventually, you look up at him after taking a drag from your cigarette and can feel that burn inside your lungs, and exhale. "So, you're just gonna leave it," you say. "Yeah," he says. "Yeah, I think so. Just trying to figure out how to tell Wraith and Z." "What are you gonna do instead?" "I don't know." He swipes his hand through his hair. "I'll figure out something on my own. Doesn't fucking matter. I've got a gig with that guy, Julian. Maybe he'll pan out to be something. Who knows?" "I liked him. Gonna be okay with those Corpo laser pop tracks, though? It's kind of a different gig." "I know." He looks up. Looks lost. Immediately, you can feel your heart kind of feel for the guy. I'm just so fucking tired of it, Jenny. I want to make something out of my life with my music. Change lives for real. Not live forever in this shit. She nods a moment. You nod a moment. And you put out the cigarette and then glide over his form, pressing your lips against his. You retract back, swiping your hand down his cheek, looking him right into the eyes and says, I'm with you, 100%. Whatever you want, okay? He says, I know. The recording flips off.
So 2 things real quick.
Yes, sir.
And also, there goes our PG rating.
Yeah, Danielle Steele. Easy.
PG rating. That's adorable.
When have we ever had a PG rating? I don't think that's true.
My question too. I was like, well,
I was curious, I'm like, how far is he gonna go with this?
I know, right?
Okay. Then she'll note that. Probably on her laptop, she'll make like a locked folder, password protected folder with notes and stuff.
Okay.
And note down like Rico was leading the band, some gig with someone named Julian, put a bunch of question marks. Corporal Laser pop. And then she'll pop in the working one, just working.
I want to hear some Corporal Laser prop.
Okay, so you switch out to the new BD, and the scene boots to life, and you're sitting in a chair in front of the workbench, a very familiar workbench that you were at when you found these chips. In fact, you see the chips package sitting out there on the container, freshly opened with only one missing. But you're inside Jenny's apartment, like I said, and then you hear your voice say, through Jenny's voice, but through your mouth. Hey, Rico. You seem to say to nobody in particular, as there's nobody around you. I know you like to watch these personal journals of me working, but anyway, I wanted to kind of show you this. I'm working on your guitar right now. She reaches forward and picks up the guitar, showing off that thick neck. She strums a few chords on it, then spins it around, and takes a look down the neck from head to body, and is showing that thicker fretboard. You should be able to use this neck to fire off a blast of glitter and sparkles, kind of like a big flashbang. Just be careful where you point it, and wear a glove on your fretboard hand. Should be just about finished, but you just hit the whammy bar, strike a chord, the thing will go off. You set it down on the workbench, and you move to pick up a set of tools. And when you watch this, tell Wraith that I'd love to get a chance to fix up his drum set. From what you told me and what I saw at the last show, I think I know what's wrong, and it's a pretty simple fix. Anyway, love you. I'm going to focus on this for a while now. And from here, she just goes to the steps as she's taking to wire up this contraption. She walks herself through it. It almost seems like she does this kind of to review her own work.
Okay. And so to get this glitter bomb to go off, you hit the whammy bar and then
strike a chord.
Strike a chord. That was it. Okay.
You can get your drum set fixed now.
Okay. And I don't know where a virtue artist exists.
You don't,
Correct. Okay. Then
but you
okay,
know
so
who people.
that's-
You know people who might.
I Rex would, right?
You would think Rex is a good first option.
That's what okay, cool. Just
Good
because
call.
just to make sure that player me and Moxie are on the same page. She knows more than I do. Okay, well I can't do that anymore. So that's cool. That's fine. Yeah, when she goes to pay her rent to Rex, she wants to ask him about the next job to line up with when everybody is
Ready to go.
ready to go, and if he knows where she can find a virtue artist.
Okay. So Rex says,
Oh crap! Wait, no. Before I do that, can I check the leather jacket pockets?
"Sure,
Rico's
there's a
leather
guitar.
jacket.
There's nothing in there except for a guitar pick."
Cool. I didn't want to forget. Carry on.
That is all, unfortunately. But yeah, you say that. That's fine. So the virtue artist. Hold on. Looking up my notes here. I don't want to say this wrong.
Okay. Right, sparkle functions.
He says, "Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoy this sparkle."
Sorry, I was watching to echo.
He says, "Oh yeah, I know a guy. His name's Swag. Lives not too far from the Nook here. Just head straight up the street. He's a virtue artist, but he'll cut some chips for you for a price."
Do you roughly know ballpark price?
Yeah, about 100 eddies. Runs a little arcade called Scanity. You'll need to, if you're gonna go see him, I would recommend, I don't want you going out there alone. Recommend taking somebody with you. I know the guy, but always
But I can.
better to be safe. Because he serves the locals, if you know who I mean. Tiger
do.
Claws, Die Knife, Maelstrom. Anyway, you'll go to the last privacy booth, and it features a special BD there with Darby's Castle Adventure. It's an early days BD where you're kind of a magical girl. And you change outfits, ride ponies, play with farm animals and shit. But anyway, in a room, there's a special combo of decor you gotta wear. Glass slippers, grass skirt, seashell bra, and a sapphire headband. And that'll trigger the room and let you inside.
Sorry, I'm writing all this down. You said glass slippers?
Glass slippers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And if I just put this in and I get access, it's assumed I can be there.
I
can
think
still
it
I
opens up
should
a
still.
video call with him, but
Okay.
yeah, I'll let him know to expect you.
At eventually.
Yeah.
I'll you know what, I'll send you when we're going to go down within a day or two.
All right.
Because speaking of, while the boys are recovering, we are going to need something bigger in terms of pay, but less morally gray than last time.
All right. I mean, how much less morally gray are we talking?
Slightly. People are a problem. Apparently, people are a problem. Unless they're horrible people.
All right. I'll throw you a softball if I can find it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, any job is better than no job. But if you happen to have one that's high paying, less gray, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. All right. I'll see what I can think of. I won't be having you deliver any, human cargo. Yeah.
They
in the near
appreciate
future.
that.
At least next time. Anything else you need?
Just checks notes. I don't think so. No, that's it. Thank you.
All right.
And the only other thing she would do is she's gonna start working. I have a question. If I start working on a video thing, is it one of those things if I roll crappy and I know it's crap? I kind of like when you do a first draft of an essay, when you write an essay, you're kind of like, this is passable. I can get a solid thing. And then you sometimes write them and you're like, no, this needs work. Can I upgrade?
It's probably fine.
Okay. I would like to work on her personal opinion response piece to NewSat's release.
We'll say
That's really exciting.
Roll compose. Say it takes a few days.
Oh, I knew where this was once upon a time. It's not there.
It's under drive land vehicle.
I thought you meant like that was the skill.
No.
Okay. Really? That's my thing? Damn, okay. Sorry, it's higher than I thought it was. 20.
20. Okay.
20.
Yeah. You write a pretty nice opinion piece. I assume you're not going to try to use your credibility to make this out to be something else, or are you?
No.
Okay.
It's essentially a slight shame piece of, NewSat likes to put up this front that they're trying to do good by asking people to come for donations while simultaneous for people who lost their homes while firing people, which could cause more homeless on the streets. They clearly don't care about their employees. How can they care about strangers they don't even know?
Sure.
And then asking that if anybody from NewSat would like to come forward, she will and talk about their experience. Their names will remain anonymous if they would like.
Okay.
Otherwise, they will be dead.
Ooh, hang on, because then NewSat might actually come after her.
What?
Yeah, I know. I have to. I was like, oh no, wait, that'll just invite someone to do that. This is not what she wants to do. I mean, they're already gonna come after her, but no, let's not make it too easy, shall we? And she'll maybe parrot in a nicer way. Our hearts go out, or like her heart goes out to those who lost their jobs, from new sats overall incompetency
Okay.
and heartlessness in this time.
Okay. So you will release that.
Something to that effect. So there's no facts or anything new that she's releasing, so she won't release credibility, but it's a personal opinion piece of they're horrible monsters and I don't approve of your bullshit story.
Okay. Yeah, you work on that for a few days. You feel pretty happy with it in the end. Cass, why don't we move on to you? What are you gonna do? You get released from the medical center, the city medical center, under Dr. Avery's charge. He deems you all right to go. He's looking through your charts. He says, yeah, all right. Things are looking good here, Cass. I think the subdermal armor is taking, and you look good.
All right, thanks, Doc.
This is
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. You take care of yourself.
Thanks. Shake his hand.
He shakes your hand.
Cool. And I'll take off.
All right, you are released from the medical center downtown. You can smell the sea air here, just being inland from the marina.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
are you gonna do for the time? You have 5 days to play with.
I will probably just do one of my normal, try to do one of my normal jobs. Well, that, I would also, once I get out of the hospital, I would like to get a cab back to the place, back
With
to Cammy's place. Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to pick up, some of her favorite flowers and favorite chocolates.
Okay. Flowers might be hard. But less hard than back in the 2020. This is maybe, or maybe more. Depends on how you look
Just
at
go to this random shop and pick up plastic ones then.
it. Okay. You head to a bodega and you find like bouquet. So you pick up those and chocolates from there. I'll say it costs you maybe 10 eddies in total.
Cool.
And yeah, you'll head there. If you'd like to make that roll for your hustle, because I assume that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, just, I got to remember to do the cash.
Sure. Go ahead. And roll a d6.
Okay. 4.
4?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you actually work with some Rex gives you a job with some Die Knife members running muscle with them. They're basically going through some of the strips in Night City, or I'm sorry, in Watson, basically collection money, and you just accompany them on that, and you end up getting paid 100 eddies for your trouble. Nothing big comes out of it. You just basically stand there the whole time. But But we can go back to meeting Cammy if you had a scene you wanted to do.
Well, I just figured, just the first day I got out of this hospital, I definitely text her right away, let her know I'm out,
Okay.
and then on my way there, I'd pick up that stuff.
She is elated to see you, and I mean, she's not too into the flowers or anything, but she does like the chocolate, and I mean, finds the sentiment sweet and puts up the flowers and everything, gives you a hug. You guys make love. It's a good time.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I just I know you were really worried about me before, and so that's why I got this to help for protection. So I thought it was worth it
She's putting the flowers in a vase or
for the armor.
in the middle of your little fold-out table in the small studio. And she says, "No, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sorry I might have flipped out a little bit, acted a little crazy. Sorry."
I look at it, if the situation was reversed, I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah, probably. But, you know, I'm not mad that you went out or whatever while I was asleep. I'm just mad that you did something dangerous and didn't message me.
Yeah, that's why I messaged you right away when I got out this time.
Well, good. At least you're learning something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. You guys have a good time together. And is there anything you want to do in particular in that 5 days?
Let me think here. When I was with the dye knife people, did I like any of them, or
Not
were
really.
any of them? Okay, I didn't think so.
They're kind of assholes.
Okay.
Didn't seem really into you and spoke Japanese or like 99% of the time to each other.
Understood. So they were pretty much being assholes too.
Yeah.
No, I mean, other than that, I would probably talk to Rex and try to set up the next run when everybody was doing that too.
All right. Sounds good.
Unless, yeah.
He says, "I got something for you. Don't worry. We'll work that out when everybody's all at 100%. So moving on, is there anything? Okay, so I kind of did Kenner. Is there anything more you wanted to do though, Kenner?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
I'll just call up somebody, any one of them.
okay, just hang out with them.
No, I'm gonna call them.
Oh,
right
okay. Well, who then?
I'm gonna call Moxie.
Okay, Moxie gets a call about 6 days in. So you're in the middle of writing your opinion piece, we'll say.
I'm calling you.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to figure out whether or not she'd actually answer the phone. No, she'll pull it up. She's not really paying attention. The screen flares, you can see her like in profile. She's working on something. She's not actually paying any attention to you.
Hey.
Are you injured?
No. I've been drinking this really wonderful stuff that I've never tried before. It's called Smash.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Have you ever tried some? You should come. You should come out here
Where's here?
to my house. You can hang out by the fire with us. Me and Bill. We're just hanging out.
Who is Bill?
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna look around. Never mind. Maybe not here. Let's go hang out somewhere else. All right, I'm gonna call someone else.
You know what? You should call Cass. Give
Okay.
Cass a call.
Okay, I'll call Cass. It was almost good talking to you.
Almost. And she
Bye-bye.
gets up.
Okay,
And then I'll call Cass.
sounds good.
Actually, I want to call both of them at the same time.
Okay. So you get three-way called now. Cass, what do you do?
I'll answer.
Okay.
Hey,
What's
Kenner,
up?
how you doing?
What are you doing?
6 days in.
Yeah.
I'm just getting out of the hospital, so I'm doing good.
How you feeling?
Pretty good. Got released yesterday.
Is Wraith there? I tried calling both you guys.
Wraith isn't here. I think he's still in rehab.
Okay. Well, do you want to hang out and drink this stuff called Smash? You ever had that?
I haven't had it.
You should have some with me. Let's meet at the bar.
All right. I don't think they have that at the bar, though.
They don't?
They probably do.
Oh, they do?
Smash is
Okay.
pretty common.
Oh, okay.
I think they will. And you should try it with me. Oh, we could go pick up Wraith and then he could try it with us. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should let him finish his course, though. I mean, I think he's got like a couple days left.
Yeah, I thought about the idea afterwards, and it doesn't seem. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, we should. As soon as he's ready, we're all smashing together.
Yes,
doesn't
we
sound
should
great,
all
but-
smash for sure.
That does not mean what I think.
Smash or pass.
Always smash.
Trust me, I'm sure Wraith will be down. Hey, Cammy, do you want to go out to the bar tonight?
Always, yes. I mean, I guess it doesn't. Sure.
Very decisive.
Yeah. How about tonight at like 10?
Yeah, where were we going?
We always go to Frank's.
Going to Frank's.
There's this really awesome bartender there in the day, but we always avoid him. So,
Just like coincidentally, you avoid him, or you're avoiding him?
both.
Cool.
Because
Okay.
we're never awake when that really goes on,
Yeah.
unless we have to be.
Should we pick up Wraith from rehab first?
No.
Maybe he could just have a night. Like he could just hang out with us for one night.
I mean, honestly, I don't. He's hard to work with on that stuff.
Yes,
And
I'm just joking, dude. I'm just
yeah.
I don't want to pick up our friend from rehab and get him drunk. Just kidding. But yeah, I'll meet you there at 11, buddy.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
All right. So,
Hey, Bill, you want to go to the bar at 11?
Nope.
All right. Good talk. See you later.
So, is there anything else? I mean,
Nope, I'm going to the bar at 11.
okay. Moxie, are you doing anything?
No, I've shockingly done everything she's going to do.
Okay, are you going to this bar scene at 11?
I would totally have texted you
Yeah.
that.
How many more at this point? How many more days does Wraith have?
4 more at this point. Yeah.
Oh, you know what she would have asked Rex, because I forgot how long it would take a VA to cut a chip.
Probably a few days, he says.
Yeah,
So-
she'll head down then.
Okay.
Before I went into rehab, can I say I dropped the Duffelberg
The duffel
off
bag?
with Moxie? Duffelberg
Double butt.
off with Moxie.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. As it doesn't really affect anything.
Sure.
She's got this nice little stockpile of Wraith things.
Yeah, she is.
She's gun, money.
I would
Why
say
don't
that
you guys just live together? I
at
mean,
a,
really.
at a
Because
certain,
the wall of separation is very important to her bubble.
I would say that Rex, when you went to pay rent, guess I should have said this earlier, says that he hasn't seen or heard from Angus for a while now, so he's evicting him from the cube.
Okay. Would you let me take anything that's in his queue out?
If you want to pay his rent, then yeah, you can take whatever you want.
Nope. Sucks to be him.
Okay.
Also, no, I cleared everything of value out of there, including like his jacket and stuff, and it's with my stuff. So
Where is
Which
your
is
stuff?
with my stuff.
yeah,
So,
at your
so-
house.
so it's in Moxie. So you've already got it, the stuff. So
Cool.
all right. Moving on. I guess we'll go to the scene in the bar. You and Cammy arrive. Just trying to think. Going to the bar. So Cammy is wearing, for night out at the club clothes, like a gold flashy kind of like one strapless side kind of tank top halter that's gold thing that exposes her midriff, a mini skirt, some go-go boots, and yeah, she looks like she's ready to go out clubbing.
Nice. Probably just go see if our normal booth is empty.
Okay.
And sit there.
Your normal booth is empty. It's actually quite
Sweet.
dead in here, which is
Oh,
sad.
okay. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What do you want, babe?
I'm gonna start off with just get me some juice. Yeah, just like apple juice or something.
Okay. Sure. Go order.
Okay.
Am I there? Did I get there yet?
Yep.
So how'd you meet? I'm gonna talk to her, to Cammy.
Okay. So while Cass
Well, he
is
goes to
getting
get the- yeah.
all right. She is looking around the place for a moment before you ask her questions. She focuses in on you. She says, "Oh, how did we meet? That's a really good question. That is one that we might not have discussed. No. She doesn't say that.
Very strange woman.
We both met doing some work. We were both hired to to kind of rescue the contents of some shipping container that Rex had a geologue for. It was kind of, it had some pretty hefty net security on it, and we weren't sure if there was anybody gonna show up to help pick it up. So he was kind of the muscle, and I was kind of the brain, and hacked into it, unloaded the crate, and got everything back. So we met on a job.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's a what was
There-
was there like a romantic element? Because I mean that was pretty dry.
Yeah, I know. It's not a very romantic story, no, but I mean, there's chemistry.
Yeah, well, man, I can see the chemistry. I was not questioning that. Just wondering.
What about you and Cass? How did you meet? I'm sorry, I
well,
don't know you. You just kind of started showing up, I guess.
I'm
I-
Kenner. I'm
I'm
It's-
Cammy. Cammy G.
It's nice to meet you, Cammy. Basically, I walked in. They were talking about the building that my sister lives in, and I asked them about her. And they had business in the building already, so we were going to scout it out. Cass and I, the first night that we met, and then got jumped.
You got jumped? Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
That's the night where I got super mad.
Yeah, you were not happy that night.
Mm. You're the guy that he went to give the ride to.
Yes,
Hmm.
but
Wow.
we did not have any intention of making any trouble at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then they walked up to, like with the guns and the.
I mean, I don't need to tell you this, but this is Night City. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, I know. But I still have to try to, I don't know, justify it some way. I don't know.
You said your sister's missing
Yeah.
still?
Well, yeah, we did not find her that night, and
Oh,
I haven't talked to her since. So, yeah, I'm hoping that whenever
what's your sister's name?
Jennifer,
Jennifer Watts?
yeah,
I helped Moxie find that out where her apartment was.
oh, why were they looking for her apartment? Or why
Well,
I know it had most to do with Rico, right? Or the other guy.
yeah, I don't really know the full story. I wasn't there for it, but apparently that Rico guy like backstabbed him or something.
Yeah, that sucks. And that's who. The situation is really sticky.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that like yeah, you're Wraith pretty bad. Or at least anytime you bring up this guy's name. And I don't, because I don't know him or care, but um like I see them talk about it sometimes and Wraith kind of bottles up.
Huh.
Yeah. But I think that they were close at one point. Do you
What does your gut? Does your gut tell you about my sister?
what is my gut doesn't tell me any. I don't know anything about your sister. except for she is some, electrician or something.
Yeah, or something.
I would say that she's got a lot of use alive, so that kind of head, maybe she has figured out somewhere to hide or something. She's probably like hiding or something.
Yeah, I mean, she would probably call me if there was if she could, you know.
All right. Well, maybe she has to keep her head like really low.
Yeah, that's hopefully something like that. And yeah, the other thing.
I mean, we'll find her, right? We found out where her apartment is. Did you find any clues there?
No, not really.
I haven't really
barely-
talked about this. I don't really know what the situation happened there, but
we didn't really get to go look at anything. really.
Cass, you probably come back with the drinks at this point.
Cool.
Moxie, you also walk into the apartment, into the bar.
Hey,
Remember when I wrote something down because I was like, crap, I'm gonna forget this, so I'm gonna write it down and make a note.
Mm-hmm.
And then promptly forgot until this moment while they were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a library search to look for rehab clinics? Ideally, if there's a way to narrow it down, probably isn't, who specialize in weaning off of tram.
Moxie's thinking about
In-
busting out some cram. Sure.
In Little Italy. Specifically, or in
Oh.
Little Italy. So if because she's off these pills,
I see
so
what
if
you're
she's
saying.
checked into a rehab, is there one in that area?
That's a
Is what
good
she would like
question.
to
So
library
go
search.
ahead and roll your roll your library search.
Freaking 1
Oh.
and an 8.
Ooh.
I
You
might
don't
have just chucked the dice over into the pile.
you played a lot of Where's Waldo at the library.
I'm not impressed. It's a 5 total.
5 total. Okay,
Mhm.
so
I know my library search is really freaking
yeah,
high.
you are able to find the same clinic that Wraith is at in the Glen, which is actually a considerable. I mean, it's all the way across the little middle section of the city. That's the only one you're able to find, and you are only able to find it because you know it's there.
How good do I feel? You know what she would have called? 'Cause like I said, this is the thing that I wrote down, completely forgot about. She would have called the clinic, checked in on Wraith just to see how he's doing. I think she would have done that anyway, just to check in if they could.
Mhm.
And then ask if they have that she's looking for her friend and was wondering if she's there, and give a description of Jenny.
They tell you that they don't give out the names of people who check in.
Fair. But if I was looking for my friend, my dear sweet friend who looks like this, is there someone there who looks like that? Because if it's a no, that's fine. It's just one less place for me to search. But if yes, maybe I can come by, and if they recognize me, it's fine.
A persuasion.
Wraith, why are you in rehab?
Yeah, persuasion.
That's the things I'm good at while I'm gone.
13?
13. They say, I'm really sorry. It's policy not to talk about this. If your friend is here, you can come and try to visit, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot that. Write it down. And that's was it 1-star rehab? Was that where he was?
I believe that was the name, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Single star.
Single star. That was it.
It was single star. We are going to take I think this is a good time to take a 15-minute break. We'll be back in a little bit, guys, for our intermission. Thank you for joining us and spending the time with us. I hope everybody will have a good Easter tomorrow if you celebrate that. I know that I will be hiding eggs for my kids. Kids for my eggs.
Hopefully those eggs can find them.
You know, I set them all out, but they just sit there. Don't know why. My kids are like, Dad, when can we come out?
Dad, I don't think these eggs are going to help us.
How's it going?
I'm doing something wrong.
Thank you for the raid.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh,
we are
thank you.
literally just about to go on a 15-minute break, though, so I'm very sorry, raiders. We will be back in 15 minutes,
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we
Come
do
back.
appreciate you. Do come back, spend time with us. But thank you. I'm sorry. Don't hate you. We need an intermission every once in a while. It's a very long stream. Okay, we will be back shortly. So stay tuned or something. Yeah. Oh my god, where's this fucking button? There we go. Hey everybody, we are back. Saves versus death. If you're just joining us, we are in the middle of kind of a downtime episode. Characters have just taken care of business, like getting healed, getting cybernetics,
Sober.
paying rent. Some of them faster than others. Let's see. They did some research into some BD chips that Moxie had, which has been proven to be interesting. They've all just kind of arrived at this at their favorite bar called Frank's in order for some relaxing downtime while Wraith spends his several evenings in rehab. And sorry, Britt, on that note, sorry games. I'm very sorry that you've rejoined us this session in order to be completely left out of it, practically, so far.
It's everyone out of trouble this way, so.
Just shows
Does it?
how good I am at timing things. All right, so if you guys would like, we can skip ahead unless you want to do any sort of scene at this bar, or just say you met there and done your thing.
I'm good. If you get,
Yeah,
can just time
basically just waiting to talk to either have Wraith out of rehab or have our job talked about. So, that's mostly where I'm at.
Okay, so we can just say that the group has a good night together, and then time skip ahead to when Wraith gets released. Maybe do something else then. Does that work?
Yeah, that way we don't actually get in trouble.
Moxie would recommend that they all go pick up Wraith together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
And did you want to set up your virtue artist thing?
Oh, I wanted to ask Cammy if she. Oh wait, I don't know about that. Never mind.
She does.
Do you want to wait for the full group to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we say that the four of you are waiting outside of the star or single star rehab clinic, in front of, your Chevilian Thrax, just leaned up against it like a bunch of badasses, while your buddy gets released from rehab.
Actually, when we pull up, if that's okay,
Sure.
Moxie's going to suggest we go inside as opposed to waiting for him to come out. She'd like to go in. If that changes your narrative at all.
No, I suppose it doesn't. You're in there's a small, the building itself is kind of just, maybe like a repurposed office building in the Glen. The neighborhood isn't nearly as run down as the one you guys live in Watson, but it's still not like high class or anything. You walk into the small entry area where they kind of have like a door blocked off into the actual I guess rehab rooms and that kind of thing in the back. You're in this little there's a little wall cut out for check-ins and that kind of thing, and some seats for like a waiting room, basically. The clerk there looks at you as you walk in, noticing the whole group. His eyebrows pop up high, and he says, "Oh, well, we don't do discounts, but no, it's good to see you. Well, welcome. Can I get your names? We'll start with you." Starts in the front. Are you checking in?
No, we're here to pick up sounds so wrong. We're here celebrating the completion of rehab for one of our friends.
Oh, my mistake.
Do you really have groups of people that come and try to check in like this?
No, not usually. No.
Yeah, I didn't think that would be
But we
common.
also don't have usually big groups of people coming to pick anybody up either.
Oh, that's fair.
Anyway, yes. Games.
Hey, you know how I have two more people in my fan club that have not been, or three more people in my fan club that have not been decided yet?
Yeah.
Can one of them be somebody I met in rehab?
Sure.
We'll completely randomly roll everything later.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. The person, the girl ends up being your sponsor. Her name is hold on. I have a
At
name.
least I'm not just throwing
generator.
stuff at you. If only we took some sort of break and I could have discussed this with you.
Yeah, if only.
Weird.
Her name is Veronica Cruz. And she is yeah. She was a fan of your work going into the rehab, and was very excited that yeah, she gets to be your sponsor. And so the two of you are walking out into that main lobby area together. And she says, "All right, so all you have to do anytime you're feeling that craving, if you feel it, just give me a call and we'll talk through it together, okay?
Awesome. Sounds great. You know what? I really value what you've done for me here. I appreciate it.
She says, yeah, no problem. Anytime. And next time you have a show, I'd love to be there.
Of course, I've got something really exciting coming up.
Oh my god. What?
I can't tell you.
Yes, you can. So the two of them walk out into the lobby area.
I'm cleaner, shaven, and dressed than you guys have probably ever seen me. I look sober.
He looks good. Nice and sober.
Hey!
Friends, how are you? It's been so long.
Cammy is one of the first to come up and throw her arms around you and give you a big hug.
I give her a hug back.
Well, Cammy runs up to hug him. Moxie's gonna grab Kenner's arm
Mhm.
and kind of quietly whisper, like just low so only him or maybe someone if Cass is right in front of us can hear. You should see if your sister checked in. Maybe she has a name you two use that she would have used. Wraith, I'm so you look wonderful, darling. And
Foxy,
she's
my
keep
old
going.
friend.
She's gonna,
Um,
she'll hug him.
Veronica is just kind of sitting back watching the group convene, and she just watches the scene unfold, looking.
So, how many addictions did you get rid of this time?
At least one.
Sweet.
Minimum. I
Have you
give
ever
you
heard of
a
Smash?
handshake. No, what's Smash?
I'll show you. It's pretty
Okay.
delicious.
Sounds good.
You'll love it.
Veronica, have you met my old friend here? This is Kenner.
Hi,
No,
Veronica.
I don't think I would have met him. She, nods at you. She says, I would not do Smash, though.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, a little bit. I
Hmm.
mean, it's an addictive substance, and I think that it'd be wise for you, especially, Wraith, if you just avoided it. But,
No.
Yes. Avoid it.
for our podcast
I'm standing to where
listeners,
I have
he
them
is
over
just
each shoulder.
He just overly winked on,
he just overwhelmed.
on camera
No Smash.
Wink.
for our podcast viewers.
That sounds like a good plan, as I may have an addictive personality, as we discovered.
As the talking kind of settles a little bit, I'm gonna walk up to the desk.
Okay.
Do you have a Jennifer Watts? Can I talk to her?
He says, I can look it up, but who are you?
I am her brother.
You're Jennifer Watts' brother. Let me
am.
have a look here. Computer. He goes, turns, starts typing something, and he says, Jennifer Watts. Oh, yeah. Looks like she was checked in here about maybe 2 months ago.
She checked. So she was here 2 months ago.
Yeah.
At least she was somewhere. Do you have a like a phone number or something?
I really shouldn't give out that kind of information.
Okay, how about this? Let me just tell you a number, and if it's the same one, then it doesn't matter because I've tried calling it 100 times.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the number.
He says, yeah, that's what we have.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for your time.
I'm sorry, can't be more help.
Was she okay? Do you remember her?
I don't remember her, but we get a lot of people in. we're one of the only rehab facilities in Central that is still operating in Night City Central. Anyway, she is. I don't remember her, but the chart says she checked out and seemed fine.
Okay.
Picked up by her boyfriend, it says.
Rico?
Yeah, that is the name, yeah.
You didn't see him or meet him or her, right?
You know, I do know Rico, and now that I see that here, well, I mean, I'm not personally friends with him. I've just heard his music. He's kind of known, at least in the city.
Yeah.
I'm going to gesture.
Your friend probably knows him better than I do.
Yeah, he does. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk over to.
I promise I'm gonna stay away from anything that's addictive the best I can.
You better.
And I will give you a call if I need to, and when I'm ready to share some secret information about the upcoming stuff, I will definitely give you a call.
She can't help but get a little like fangirl giddy, and she like does a hop on each foot. And she says, "Yes, please,
Nice.
definitely tell me."
Of course. Hey guys, let's go to the bar.
All right.
The guy at the counter, he just rolls his eyes. He's like,
No, that's where we meet. It has nothing to do with addiction.
Veronica says,
Yeah.
"You really shouldn't be around that. It's so close after getting released."
For sure.
I drink green tea while I'm there. It's fine.
You know what? I'll have him sit on my lap the whole time, and I'll make sure that he doesn't drink anything. You gotta sit on my lap all night, though.
Maybe I should come with you?
You know, actually, I think that's a good idea so that you can help keep me on the straight and narrow.
That sounds good. What bar?
I give her the address.
You get into Frank's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She jots it down in her agent and then says, "Okay, I'll be there."
Thanks. Hey, follow everyone outside, I assume?
Okay. The
we
group.
hear the conversation at the front desk when Kenner was talking.
I assumed you were kind of all chatting amongst each other about how rehab was or something.
I'll walk up to you, though, Moxie.
And there you go.
So she was here 2 months ago, and I guess Rico picked her up, and so 2 months ago everything seemed to be, well, other than getting out of rehab, she was more alive and tangible than she is right now.
Right. And she hasn't checked in under a different name. Kind of like she calls you Bear. There's no name for her she would have used.
No, probably not. I don't know why she would check in under a different name, except for this. Let me try something else.
And is there, if they're not here, is there another rehab somewhere else she might have gone to?
I'm gonna walk back up to the counter.
Okay. The guy's sitting there. He says, or he looks back up. Hi.
Did we already figure out the name, the nickname?
Oh, for Jenny?
Yeah. I didn't write down if we did.
No, we didn't. Yours was
Okay.
Bear. You can make it
Powerpuff.
up. Okay, there you go. Powerpuff.
All right.
Love it.
I'm gonna ask the guy, like, was there anybody with a weird name like Powerpuff or Powerpuff?
Powerpuff.
She might have checked in under that name.
I can look here. He goes to his computer, types stuff in. He says, "No, nobody named Powerpuff. Sorry."
The other question is how many rehabs are in the area? Like,
Thanks.
how many are around here?
I mean, there's a few. We're not the only ones for sure. Not many, but there's a few clinics. I can get you their names if you.
That'd be perfect.
I assume that she's gone missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He starts writing down the names of clinics. And without looking at you, he says, "Have you checked the obituaries?"
Yeah. I've been checking those.
He nods.
Thanks.
And he hands it up to you. Or the piece of paper with all the
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you find her.
So do I. Thanks for your help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna catch back up with them because I assume they were all walking away.
Yeah. They're probably around the car, talking, maybe getting into it slowly.
I'm gonna walk up to Moxie and give you the piece of paper. So he said that there was nobody with her nickname or anything, but I did find out there's a couple other rehabs in the area that we can go check out.
We should do that.
Because if she checked in to one 2 months ago, then I mean that's not a terrible lead, really, you know?
She had pills to keep herself awake in her apartment. They were left behind. She's probably off them. She might be hiding in a rehab.
Okay, yeah. Well, can you help me with this? Checking them, checking the rehabs?
No. And did he give us names and phone numbers or names and addresses?
Yeah, names of the rehabs and addresses.
Addresses? Okay. You're good if we tell the rest of the group?
Yeah. I'll let you decide how you want to tell them. I really don't know, all the way why you guys are helping me. And so I know we have similar ends, but I think they would be better coming from you.
All right.
Am I wrong?
She's not quite sure how to take that last part, but she goes ahead.
I don't really know what's going on either, to be fair.
Yeah, so as she...
I mean, we can hear you. We're in the same car.
Okay.
Cammy says.
She's gonna hand the piece of paper to Cammy or Cass somewhere. She, in between the two of them, you guys take this. One of you two take this.
Okay.
So Kenna's sister's missing. The whole reason Shady Acres was destroyed, or part of it, the reason we were betrayed is because they had Ginny. That's why Rika betrayed us. They had something. Now, when Wraith and I looked at her apartment, it looks like she's been taken.
Okay.
Maybe she got free. Maybe she's on the run. Her name was on the obituaries. Kenna's text was 2 days after that date of death from her?
Wasn't it 2 days?
Oh.
It was 2 days, I think.
Yes.
It was
So
after.
we know that's a lie.
Or we know someone has her phone and happens to know her personal nickname for her brother. One or the other.
Okay.
What is the point
She
of that?
might be hiding at one of those rehab clinics. Or I have a BD chip that needs to be cut by a virtue artist that may provide some answers.
Okay. Who do we know that can do that?
Rex knows a gentleman named Swag.
Swag.
Yeah, okay, cool. I did have that right. It's on a different paper. Named Swag. Told me I should not go alone, so I haven't. It'll cost somewhere around 100 eddies, which I don't have, and take a few days. Also, I did ask Rex to set us up with a job as soon as everybody got out because I'm broke as
Well,
fuck.
Yeah, me
I
too.
can give you the 100 eddies. That's not a problem.
You look
I mean,
really good cleaned up, by the way. You should
Hey.
stay like that.
Thanks. I plan to. On that note,
Speaking of that, try this. I'm gonna hand him one of those.
I was told to stay away from these, so maybe after a while.
Okay.
But I'm not. I want to help my good friend Kenner. He's been a great friend, and I value him. He is important to me. I'm not super stoked about heading to some other rehabs at the moment, though, as I've spent a lot of time at one.
That's fair.
So if
I
you could,
figure it's more drive. We wait in the parking lot while he goes and says, "Hey, I'm her brother. Is she here?"
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be very complicated.
okay,
Don't
as
worry.
long as I don't have to go inside.
You don't have to go in
No.
to the rehab.
My goal is to not go back to a rehab for a while.
You
I
should
think that's a
probably
very
say ever.
solid goal.
I should say ever, but I'm not going to set myself up with unrealistic goals.
I
Okay.
approve of this plan.
Something they taught you in rehab.
Right, so we're going to drive around to the
Alright.
clinics, let Kenna go and find if his sister's there. Maybe text Rex to set up an appointment tonight.
All right.
Yes.
Who was that question for?
The entire group in the car, excluding Moxie.
Okay.
The resounding silence is fantastic. You guys are really helping her with this whole. This is gonna be great.
What about the BD chip? Cammy says.
Shouldn't we do that first?
Yeah, Cammy, don't you know
Well-
somebody who does the whole virtual artist thing?
I might. But what's wrong with this guy that Rex knows?
He seems sketchy. I was hoping you knew somebody slightly less sketchy.
I'm not gonna know anybody Rex doesn't know.
All right.
This swag sounds familiar. I think I have met him.
Good enough for me.
Okay. Rehabs first, since we're already kind of out. Then
Okay.
the BD chip. Then meeting Rex.
Sounds good.
Since I'm going in by myself, we can do quick. We can get quick.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna go
I was just gonna have you do
So-
a conversation test.
Cool.
Yeah, so so the reason Moxie handed the paper to one of them was to plot a location for her and tell her where to go.
Okay. So go ahead and roll conversation tests
Okay.
for me. Let's just do one.
I feel like we got a good plan, guys. I'm so proud of us.
Also,
Yeah,
remember, you can spend luck before you roll, and our luck has replenished.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is my conversation?
Hey, Ray, check out the armor.
Sweet. Looks good, man. That's that fancy stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
What'd you get? Oh shit!
Then a 2. So
12
Yeah,
is
12's a
better.
pretty good roll.
12's pretty good.
Are you using a dice app?
yeah.
You need
Because
the
I-
clicky rocks.
You do need
Click,
to
clack.
click math rocks.
I know. I'll explain to you what happened later.
Okay.
18.
18's pretty good. All right, so you guys do a canvas of the rehab clinics, and none of them have seen or heard from Jenny. This one was a few months ago. There is one that is more recent, but not by much, like maybe a month ago.
Fuck. What is she doing? Just rehab every month? That doesn't sound healthy at all.
No.
No.
Do you think it could be some sort of like a I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out.
I think it's entirely possible that she got caught up using stimulants so that she could perform better and keep up with what she was doing in her daily life, and using that as a crutch. And I feel like there are much healthier outlets that she could have been using. And it's hard, sometimes rehab doesn't stick the first time. So, I have faith that she'll find her path.
Yeah, green tea. That's where to go.
Apart from that middle section, I agree with Wraith.
That was surprisingly lucid
Thank you.
and relatively good advice too.
That's true. This is really weird.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Well, didn't find anything out special.
I'm
Nothing
sorry,
at all.
Kenner. We're gonna find her though. You keep your chin up.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we do.
We're not out of options yet.
Nope. We still got this chip.
Speaking of, we go see Swag.
All right, you guys all drive down to go see Swag. In this,
Are we meeting Veronica at the bar? And now we're doing
I
stuff?
shake my head.
you were going to meet Veronica at the
Mhm.
bar.
Oh,
That's why I was trying to get out of doing this part.
We'll meet you there eventually.
did you text her?
No.
My phone's in my duffel bag.
Yeah, but you would have her number written somewhere. Like they would have left with a card or something.
Right.
Um,
Do you want to borrow an agent?
That'd be super. Could I borrow your agent while you're in here? Thanks, buddy.
I'm pretty sure all of us go and hand over our phones. Here, pick one.
I'm gonna call her and let her know we're gonna be late.
We're a bunch of assholes.
all right. So you guys drive back to Watson after spending some time in Single Star and the other clinics. And just a few streets up from the Nook, there's a small little BD arcade. It has its own parking lot, so you're able to pull right up into there, and in neon letters, it says Escanity written in some stylistic font. You guys walk in, and it features like really bright neon lighting illuminating the entire the bar. There's booths set up, privacy booths, with tables in the center and round couch seating where lots of people are connected up. There's a few actual arcade games lining the walls sparingly throughout the place, and vending machines. And then there's a little bar counter with a very small a bar if you'd like to pick up something to drink. The bartender there is a knockout blonde woman with a silver necklace that says baby written on it, and she's wearing some pretty flashy urban attire, so like a white tube top and then white leather tight skin tight pants and heels.
I'm gonna
Hi.
approach the bar. Excuse me, baby. May I have a green tea?
Yeah, sweetheart.
Thank
Green
you.
tea. All
Yes,
right.
please.
She moves over and punches something in one of the vending machines and just gives you like a prepackaged can of green tea.
Do you guys sell Smash? You guys any Smash?
Of course we got to smash, baby. What do you want? Just a smash for you?
However much Zero Eddies will get me.
I'll buy your drink.
Okay, I'll take a Smash.
All right, she opens up a can, pours it into a glass, and sets it in front of you.
Do you have your money yet?
I have loose cash.
Okay, because otherwise I'd pay.
Y'all in here to see some machines, or what are you doing? We got some new BDs just released.
I'm headed to Darby's Castle Adventure.
What are the new ones?
Darby's Castle Adventure. Ah. Yeah, that's right back there. She points you into one of the back rooms.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Moxie starts to head down there, kind of slowly, kind of hoping the rest of the group picks up on this.
I assume most of the group's going with you. I'm going to stay at the bar.
We'll say
with an eye on the door.
12 eddies
give me the
for
money.
the drinks. Right.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah, I
you
already deducted that.
okay, you head back to Darby's Castle Adventure?
With who?
I'm asking.
Yeah, I would assume Cass for sure.
Okay, Cass. So the
Cammy?
The Cass and Cammy, probably.
okay. Cammy comes with you.
Oh. Moxie's gonna get about halfway, pause, look at them both. Do we want to leave Wraith and Kenna alone at a bar?
Cammy says, I'll watch them.
Thank you.
She goes back.
Sitting quietly cupping my.
I just want to point out that
But
he's gonna be okay. He could talk his way out of any situation.
I grew up on Darby's Castle Adventure, and you should totally go play with the ponies because they're really fun, and you can actually ride around the entire castle.
See?
I
That
feel
sounds kind of
really
cool.
bad now that I'm not bringing you with me.
I know. I was actually
okay.
looking forward to this part.
We'll okay. We
Why
what, we can
can't you
stay
go?
for we can stay for a bit and you can play the game after.
Okay.
Okay.
she heads back.
Moxie kind of half pinches the bridge of her nose, like I don't even know. Like she's got nothing. She's got nothing.
Let's just go.
Yep.
Okay.
So how are things with you, Cass?
He's good.
You and Kami? She didn't
Yes.
kill you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was worried about that for a little bit.
You should have been.
That's why I got some armor, and I have a monitor now. I mean, it's good stuff.
So what was the most important thing they taught you in rehab?
Not to do drugs.
That is simple. No, something like profound that you learned. Blow my mind.
When you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. It's a metaphor.
Suck on tea.
Ah,
This tea is boring for you. Is it
Yeah.
not?
You're drinking
business
this.
to attend
You're
to.
drinking the smash, which kind of like, makes you want to dance a little.
Oh,
You just got that little kind of bouncing energy. Even the very light music. Well, actually, it's kind of loud. The rhythmic thrum. Kind of just you are subconsciously dancing
I
along.
notice this.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm going to start speaking rhythmically to the beat when I'm talking to him, staying monotone, but start speaking rhythmically.
nice.
Oh yeah, you're getting in. You're definitely getting into it.
Yeah. You know when you feel like everything's in sync and your whole like, you know what I'm talking about?
Aware of that emotion before.
Here, you should really take a drink of this. You'll know what I'm talking about. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
you're just out of rehab. Stop pressuring me into giving you drinks after you got out of rehab.
I'm sorry. I know that is one of my problems is that I pressure people. and I'm sorry.
Cammy
Let me make it
just-
up to you. Would you like another drink?
Yeah.
You're gonna buy
Maybe
him
like
another
a
smash?
6-pack to go.
Do you need lids for them?
Baby says, "Well, they come in cans."
Yeah, can I get a 6-pack to go?
Yeah, 60 eddies.
Hey, can I borrow 60 eddies?
I'll put 60 eddies across. All right, going back to Moxie and Cass.
I don't think I'm assuming Moxie's never played this game. Is there some easy way she can dress a character, put in the combo she was told?
Yeah, so immediately when you put on the BD wreath and you get that flash into the world of Darby's Castle Adventure, it doesn't spend a lot of time with any sort of intros or menus or something. It kind of is open world in a way that just puts you right into the luxurious bed of a princess inside a very large, luxurious looking room, which kind of looks way more modern than a castle should, but it's still, it's a small girl's childhood fantasy, right? So yeah, you can see, her, what is a vanity booth set up, her closet, and she has some activities, like an activity table out there too, and it's all interactable.
I believe in a castle they'd have armoires, not closets.
Glasses on
Very
the
nice.
left.
Did you have to put your glasses on to say that?
Yeah. Actually,
Actually.
Also, I'm keeping watch
Armoire.
on alert.
okay, you're sitting in the booth. Nothing seems to be happening. She's just sitting there, experiencing the BD wreath shuts off like your motor function, so you're not just slapping people in the face or anything while you're while she's experiencing the.
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah, there's a window. Yeah,
Moxie is oddly curious. She's gonna go to the window. Can she see these ponies that Cammy was so excited about?
Yeah, so the view from your window is a beautiful bay on a very sunshine bright evening. You can see the castle kind of wrap around one side of this is like a island, it must be, or something, with a lighthouse off in kind of like a or well, not an archipelago. What is the peninsula arm, and then an archipelago after that. There's a lighthouse, and along that kind of ridge, you do see a stable with what you imagine has the ponies inside of it.
Okay. She's just kind of really curious about what Cammy is so enthralled with. And then she'll go to the armoire.
Okay. You go to the armoire.
And put on
All
look for
sorts of
glass
clothes in there.
slippers,
You do
and
find the
a
glass.
sapphire headband, and the seashell bra, and a grass skirt.
You look ridiculous, but
Yes.
you are dressed in those items, and as soon as you put them all on your body, and in this game has a PG-13 rating, so when you get nude, you aren't completely nude or anything. But
I assume you just like click a thing and
Is
it
it like
just
the magical
transforms.
girl white?
Yeah, yeah, magical white.
yeah, there you go. You see, hold on, sorry. Looking for my notes. There we go. All right. The corner of your field of vision blips up a little pip display that has a relatively scrawny dude wearing a sideways cap with big gold letters on one side that says his name. He has several gold chains that dangle around his neck, and his shirt is some random pattern of various colors. One of his eyes is entirely black, while the other is almost completely white except for the pupil. So it gives him this weird, like, kind of stoned sort of look. I'm sorry, the iris is entirely black, so the pupil and the iris match on one side. But he still has the white of the eye, and then the other one is just the pupil. So kind of like this exaggerated, what is it? It's called like David Bowie had it. I can't remember.
I don't know. If it's called. I cannot help you.
Anascorira or something. I'm sorry to whoever has this if they are listening, but I can't remember the name. But anyway, kind of like that. He has a sleek matte black cybernetic hand, and he says, or he's tapping his lip while you come into display, and he says, "Hey there, cutie. What are you doing?"
I'm looking for swag.
"Well, you found him. You know the code. What's your name?" "I don't think I ever heard of you." "Moxie?"
No, new.
"I do know Moxie, actually. You've got something of a rep. Anyway, what brings you by my place?"
I have a BD chip. I need. What would be the word here?
Cut.
Cut. Thank you. Thank you.
"Oh, you looking for an artist, are you? All right. Yeah. You know my going rate?"
I was told it was 100 eddies.
100 eddies is what it is, baby.
Then we're good.
Give me 1 second. I'll let you in.
Thanks.
You guys wait maybe 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, not that long. Maybe 2 minutes or so. And then you just hear this mechanical sound with your meat senses, Moxie. The game turns itself off at this point, and you're brought back into reality. And you hear this mechanical grinding noise, sort of, and you can feel the whole booth shift around, and you see, the door leading out of your privacy booth like disappear, and then reopen to an entirely new scene on the other side, which is this dark kind of hallway. It's very dimly lit.
It's really cool. Where's Fast?
He's right beside you.
Cool. Perfect. Light panic.
He's gone.
Damn
No,
it.
you guys are in the same booth together. There's
Yeah.
more than enough room.
Yeah, she'll take off the wreath. And,
Okay.
So we're going to go meet Swag.
All right.
Yeah, he says he'll do it.
Cool.
She's not going to warn him what he looks like. She wants to see Cass's reaction when he sees him.
Okay.
Heterochromia iridum.
Okay.
That's what that's called.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Head down the hallway.
Yeah. Down the hallway.
Okay. So you go to heterochromia is when your eyes are different colors.
Mm-hmm.
His pupils appear to be different sizes. It's like when you experience a concussion or something. I think it's called something different, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll defer to that. So go to, or you guys walk into the back area, which you follow down a small hallway to another door. Opening that door, you get into kind of like a computer room. There are several monitors set up, like viewing different parts of the BD arcade that you guys had just come from, and a big desk full of computer array, an array of computers set up with a man sitting behind it, like I had described. In front of that computer desk, well, rather to the side of it, you see two individuals, a woman who is completely pasty white with a platinum, like a white mohawk. She is wearing a flak leather jacket vest. She is got kind of like a pinkish hue to her eyes.
Oh, sweet.
And she's wearing leather pants and combat boots. She has an assault rifle strapped to her back. To her side, she is accompanied by a man who is completely bald. He's really scrawny, kind of like the former guy in a way, but he has his eye replaced with one of his eyes is replaced with an 8-ball that kind of like swivels over to look at you guys as you come in. He has a bunch of earrings and piercings and tattoos. And kind of dressed like a grungy punk rocker a little bit. When they look at you, the group all turns to look at you, and the pink-hued woman, or pink-eyed woman, the albino woman, I should say, looks to Moxie, and she says, 37.
37 what?
Was
Is that a password?
Was that the number on the vest that at the time?
I think
Or
it was
was that
36
supposed to
at the
be
time.
Mox?
Yeah, I
That's
think it was
supposed to be-
36.
No, you miscounted, darling.
You see the ticker on her chest go reel back one to 36. She walks up to you, Moxie,
Mm-hmm.
looks you up and down, and then moves over to Cass and says, "Baby, I ain't seen you in a minute." What the fuck are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Wait, you know her?
She says, "Yeah, he knows me, or he better fucking know me. I can't believe you stood me up, you fucking asshole. You never called? You didn't tell me? You just told me to meet you at the bar and then fucking gone the next goddamn day."
Wait, so you know the chick who almost got me killed? Who almost
The
killed me?
chick?
Yeah! Yes!
You never described her to me.
Is this your new girlfriend?
Oh,
No.
no. You know what?
We work together.
Good luck, you two. And she's gonna turn and walk to Swag.
All right.
I mean, unless you want to call after her. She's just like, I can't right now. I'm so angry.
So that was you that night.
She says, what night are you talking about? Look, you fucking left me.
Where have you been? I didn't even think you were still alive. I thought some gangers got you or something.
It almost did happen.
Well, did it happen? Cause you should still have my number unless you fucking forgot it.
I had to get a new agent. I almost died.
That's fucking bullshit, Cass. You fucking
actually,
asshole.
He
And
actually
she
did almost die.
takes you by the shoulders and tries to knee you in the balls.
Okay.
Thank God for that new dermal.
I mean, I could try to move, I guess.
Up to you.
I'd try to dodge it, I think.
Okay, roll it.
At least not take it full force.
Does he get his combat dice?
Combat dice? No. It's combat awareness is what you mean, and there's no evasion bonus in there.
All right.
And a
Roll
custodian.
evasion.
Yep. Yes, Patient Zero, it was especially fun.
Nice.
Well, that's a 10.
10?
10.
10 followed by a 10.
Nice.
29.
Okay, so you're easily able to bring your hand down and catch her leg before it gets into your, nuts and push her leg away. And she doesn't go again for a try. She just huffs and says, well, don't let me catch you and your little girlfriend out running around, because I swear you're not going to be able to make it away next time. I got my eyes on you, 37, she calls over to you.
Not his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. 8 balls, the guy with the 8 ball for an eye. He just he looks fucking amused as hell, and partially stoned as well, but mostly amused. Swag,
See you too.
he's got his popped eye. He's like, oh shit. When you walk up to him, he says, hey, I got some business I'm taking care of with this gentleman right here, but give me 1 sec, okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, all right. And she's just gonna lean on the desk and watch this whole Cass cyber albino interaction. Even if there's a glare after they've, or has she like left the room?
Yeah, she's left. She's gone.
Cool.
Swag passes some beady chips over to 8 Ball, who picks them up, looks through them, and nods. All right, man. Yeah. Puts some cash down on the table. He says, well, you all have a good night. He just walks away kind of laughing.
Me too, man.
Hey, if she comes after you, that's not my problem.
No, I don't blame you.
How do you know her? I guess you fucked, right?
Yeah.
Guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you know her?
how do I know Killjoy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, oh, well, she's my bodyguard. She watches my back.
She's good.
I'm a
It's a good
mover.
choice.
I'm a mover and shaker around these parts. You ain't ever heard of me? My name's 8 Ball. Look me up.
I will.
Oh, because of the eye.
Yup.
Oh my.
I'm glad that you.
Could have been Cue Ball because of his head. Anyway.
Do they have different numbers? Or is it just an 8-ball? Like, could you be 3-ball if you wanted to?
You're not there.
This, Moxie's very glad at this moment that this is not an easy conversation.
He says, "Yeah, look me up. I'll do some work, huh?"
Oh.
He makes his way out. Killjoy, wait up! Swag's just sitting there, like, oh damn! I didn't know there was gonna be some interesting drama. Anyway, what can I help y'all with?
Moxie opens her smuggler's compartment in her hand, takes out the sticker chip and hands it to him, and then takes out 100 eddies,
chip,
throws it on the desk.
Takes the money and the chip, swings around to his computer, puts it in. He says, "Oh, you ain't got nothing on here but a few minutes. This shouldn't take me more than a day to get done."
Oh, what time tomorrow shall I come pick it up then?
Why don't we say noon? Gonna have it done by then.
Perfect.
Yeah, it should be no problem.
I'll see you then, Swag. And she'll give him a wink.
He says, "Anytime, sweetheart. Hey, if you ever want to come by and just get some drinks."
Shoot me your deeds.
He flicks you his deets.
I'll let you know.
All right. You take care, sweetheart. You too, champ. Maybe you should be a little bit more careful with the ladies, huh?
You'd think after so many times. But it never changes. Anyway.
As he says that, can Moxie look at the screens? Is the hallway... I assume the hallway has a video camera?
Yeah.
Okay. She would have no idea about audio. Okay, no, we're good.
I'm on extra high alert now. This is great.
As we leave, if that's it, as we're heading down the hallway, very quietly as she can, she's just going to say to Cass, given how Killjoy seems super gung-ho in calling me a girlfriend, maybe while she's all amped up and angry, don't tell her about Kami.
I was not planning on that one.
Well, you know that you were the one. Yeah, anyway. Just,
Yeah.
And she's gonna sit in the booth. I assume once we're in, it auto rotates.
Yeah, it rotates back. Yep.
All right, I'm thinking I'm going to take Wraith and Kenna to Frank's if you want to stay here with Kami for a bit so she can...
Oh, yeah, she wants to play. Yeah.
She wants to game, yeah. I think given how stressed she's been recently, that would be nice.
What are we doing?
Okay. We'll catch a cab.
I mean, I can come back and pick you up, but... Either or. But you're going to walk with me there just in case Killjoy's still, around, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would say...
She'll keep a healthy distance from Cass. Like, a good foot of space.
You guys do see 8-Ball and Killjoy making their way out of the BD arcade, Kenner and Wraith, but you don't know her, so you have no... Yes, she is.
Cammy's with
but you don't have any
Cammy
real...
would know.
Oh, Cammy would know.
That's why I was going to ask about that.
That's
earlier.
a good point. When Killjoy walks by, the both of you notice Cammy completely freeze. And this woman, this albino woman with pink eyes, points at her cybernetic eyes and at Cammy as she passes by, but keeps walking out.
I'm going to get up and follow her out.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay. I'm going to follow him.
Cammy grabs your arm and says, "Don't. She's got this like tight grip on your bicep.
Should I
I'm just
keep
going for a walk.
No, don't.
I'm not going to get myself in any trouble.
Wraith, I swear to God.
There seems to be a problem. And I am
There's no fucking problem right now.
in the market of resolving problems.
There's no problem right now. You go outside, there's gonna be a problem.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Okay, roll your persuade, I suppose.
Okay.
Bigger picture.
Sorry, I always have to find persuade every time I go to use it.
Okay. Oh, I guess there should be some music. Hold on. That
Fun
always.
games.
I only got a 15. It's the
Um.
lowest thing I can roll that's not a 1.
Well, Cammy seems 15. Did you say?
Like your highest skill.
She
This is the thing I'm good at.
she doesn't let you go. She holds on and tries to pull you back if you walk away from her.
I sit down next to her.
Okay.
I'll sit
She's
back
still
down.
holding on to me.
Yeah. She's just
I
looking
think-
at you.
Cass might get the wrong idea.
She says, "Shut the fuck up."
Just saying.
Don't go out there.
I'm not going to.
What's going on? Why is this?
Okay.
What happened? I missed this entire situation.
She
Why-
looks. She looks at you, Kenner, and she says, "That woman almost killed Moxie and me one night."
That's who it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up now.
God damn
And
it,
I'm
Wraith.
Going to go outside.
I'm
Okay.
gonna follow him.
All right. The
Hey,
two
you're-
of you go
maybe-
outside.
Maybe take a deep breath.
Just gonna talk to somebody.
Okay. You can see them walking into a little Minami kind of commuter, well, like a smart car basically. It's a tiny little car beat up to shit. Like
I'm gonna tell Cammy, go get them.
Cammy
Okay.
is not, she's just sitting, but she'll
You-
nod when you say get them,
Yeah.
and she goes.
And then I'll follow
Let me
him.
use my Vox to turn up the volume of my voice.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Okay, the sound of your voice carries, and 8-Ball and Killjoy both stop in the lot and look over to you. They look around to see if it's them
I'm
that you're talking
staring
to.
right at them and walking towards them very deliberately.
Okay.
Not menacingly in any way, just calmly walking towards them.
Okay. When it's obvious that it's them that you're calling towards, they both move away from their car and start walking towards you.
When I get close enough, I'm gonna modulate my voice back down to regular tone, and extend a hand to 8-Ball.
8-Ball looks down at
Like-
your hand. He says, "You're Wraith, aren't you?"
I am.
He puts his hand in yours. He says, "Oh yeah, I know your music. I'm a big fan."
Hey, thanks, man. I don't want to start static here, and you and I don't have issues, but your friend tried to murder a good friend of mine, and I feel like there was a misunderstanding. We were both sent on the same job by Rex.
Wait, is that chick from downstairs?
No, the one in the bar, but the one from downstairs was also shot at.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd just like to talk to your friend here for just a moment. I mean, no offense.
Killjoy just, she looks very amused with this. And she says, yeah, 37 and the blue-haired chick, sure.
Yeah, those are good friends
We'll
of
call
mine.
him 37 and 38.
Sure. Yeah.
What about it?
This is my fucking neighborhood, and if you ever lay a hand on them, I will fucking end you.
Oh.
This is not a game. This is not a fucking joke. I am not threatening you. I am promising you. These are my fucking streets. This is my neighborhood. Wherever you come from, stay there. Don't come here again.
So
Dude, I got shivers, man.
Killjoy
Also,
Killjoy
Thanks.
looks at 8-Ball, who in turn looks at her. And I'll need you to roll something. I guess persuade?
yeah, there's no intimidate.
There's no intimidate, so persuade.
Okay. I'd like to spend 4 luck on this.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah, it's a good choice.
I think you should get a bonus because that was just friggin' good.
That was sick.
I was terrified and it wasn't directed at me.
We all file out of the building right then.
22.
22?
Hmm.
Give me 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna hype man him.
Exactly.
Yeah, boy.
I didn't even use my Batman voice this time.
Oh,
That was
Because
good.
I have no problem with 8-Ball here.
8-Ball, and, holds up his hands. He just kind of steps in between you and Killjoy. And he says, hey, look, man. It's not your turf. It's not your neighborhood. But I understand. I understand you got some beef here with my girl.
Good.
This is my neighborhood as well. And we're gonna have to share it.
That seems reasonable. I have no reason to start a war with you. You seem like a good guy. I respect you.
Same. Now I'm gonna keep Killjoy off your shit, alright?
Thank you. That's all I'm
So
asking.
long as there's not any more misunderstandings between them. Now, this
Right.
is a two-way street.
Yeah, we ended up on the same job. Like I said, it was simple misunderstanding.
Killjoy does not look happy. Her pink eyes are hard to read. There's no pupils, and she hardly makes any emotion anyway. But that smirk at least
Here's
had
Killjoy.
been wiped off of her face when you made the threat, and she's just staring at you now.
You guys have a great night. Thank you.
Hmm.
I'm going to turn around, my back to them, and slowly walk away.
Have a good night, you guys.
8-Ball turns to Killjoy and they start talking in a low voice. If you don't have any audio sort of enhancement, can't pick up on anything. But you guys both
We go to Frank's.
nap.
make your way back to the bar. Where, I guess Moxie and Cass are walking out of that booth, and Cammy is walking to it, and she says, that fucking albino
yes.
bitch is here.
Yes, I know. I saw her.
Wraith went outside to go fucking talk to her.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but he didn't have like a
talk to
fucking...
her.
I'll
What?
go check it out. Stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out to the door.
Okay, you're walking out to the door, but you see Wraith is in the process of walking back along with Kenner right now.
probably be
All right.
smiling real big, laughing. The
I'll wait
triple
for him to come
threat.
back inside.
Okay. Okay. You make your way
You
back.
guys ready to head to the other bar?
Yeah, everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
I'm good.
You missed it though. It was dope. You should have heard him. It was like an old mob movie. It was really cool. He pulled it off.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I value you.
Thanks. I didn't do anything. I like looked around and
Just be
smiled.
careful.
You being there was important to me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I
She
got
is
your back.
skilled.
The group is back in the bar now, so Moxie and Cammy are within earshot of this conversation. It's not very big.
Okay. If Moxie looks out the door, can she still see 8-Ball and Killjoy? Or have they driven off by now?
No, they popped into their car and they're gone. You can see them maybe get in the vehicle and leave at best.
So as they approach the bar, she's just gonna kind of keep a side eye on Cammy and make sure Cammy's okay.
Cammy looks
Um,
spooked. She's
yeah.
not happy with this situation.
They're
What
gone.
did you...
I just had a polite conversation. We discussed the misunderstanding that occurred and that there wouldn't be any further static going forward.
Rafe laid down the law. It was sick.
What did he say, Kenna? Tell me in every detail.
I don't know if I can verbatim it for you, but he said, "This is my neighborhood, and you need to get the fuck out of here." You know, for trying to kill my friends. But it was like way better than that. You know, I didn't do it justice. It was very cool.
You were very cool, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Why didn't she shoot you?
We were
She
just
agreed.
having a conversation.
They agreed. They were like, "Okay, we won't get in your way. You don't get in our way."
Yeah. As long as there's no further miscommunications, I feel like we'll be all right.
That's what it seemed like.
And if there are, I'll resolve them at that time.
If she doesn't take us out first.
Not worried about it.
Right now, I don't think there would
I'd
be
like
any
to
point.
live.
I have full faith that you'll live a long and happy life, my friend. But first, let's get off the streets.
Let's go.
I think you're in the
No,
We're in the bar, aren't we?
I'm saying the money
Out of
wise.
this area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
Hey, Cammy.
Mm.
You
What's-
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why don't we go play some games? And then we'll head over to the bar.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cammy,
What?
I didn't mean to cause you any distress.
I don't
Hey.
know what to say.
I appreciate you, and I'm not trying to make things harder on you. That wasn't my intention. I want to make things better.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's okay to have those feelings. You're in a really stressful situation, and this is a normal response. May I hug you?
Sure. Yeah.
And you give her a polite hug.
Okay.
I'm gonna hug both of them. Ah,
Baby
Hey.
says, "Oh well, ain't that sweet?"
Thanks, baby. You enjoy your games. You guys enjoy your time together.
Enjoy the horses. Okay? And she'll just give Cammy's hand a tight squeeze.
She smiles back. Okay. I'll
Go
enjoy the
forget about
horses.
things.
Hell
Go
yeah.
Enjoy the horses.
Let's
Okay,
go.
Sweet.
Guys, go and enjoy the horses.
Woohoo!
I still have a six pack.
While you're exiting, Moxie, your agent rings.
Uh-huh. What does it say on the
It's from Pawns.
Okay. She'll answer, she'll put it to her ear as they're walking to the car.
Okay. Pons calls, or Pons on the other side of the call, and he says, "Hey, Moxie, you and your chums got a minute?"
Yeah, at the moment. What do you need?
Well, both you and Cass at one point said if I need anything, I could just hit you up.
Mm-hmm. Do you need us coming down there?
Yeah, I think I might have some work for you that I need to get done.
We'll see you soon.
Alright. Keep it frosty.
Keep it frosty. And she'll close her agent or end the call. Half swear as she puts it away. Look at Wraith, who I assume is across the hood of the car. She leans on top of it. Hans has a job for us to do.
I understand. May I borrow your phone for a moment?
Yes. And she'll
Thanks.
slide it over the hood of the car.
Okay. I'm gonna call my sponsor.
So bad for this woman.
Veronica says, Wraith! Are we
Hey.
going to the bar?
Not quite yet. Some things came up. I have to take care of a little bit of business. But I will text you a link to one of the downloads for the album that comes out this week.
You're not getting into trouble, are you?
No, not at all. It's actually a friend of ours that's a doctor, a physician. He doesn't seem to be doing well, and he could use some friends.
All right, Wraith. Well, you take care of the night, or yourself tonight, and maybe we'll meet up another time.
You know what? I would love to. I'd really appreciate that. And thank you for everything.
Mm-hmm. Good night.
Good night. I hang up the phone. I slide it back.
Do we
Let's
go
go.
the deets from Pons without them, or shall we go let Carson?
Let them have their moment.
That's what I thought. And so she'll get in the car and we'll go see Pons.
The three of you drive to go see Pons. All right. You head back down to the Nook and drive in front of the Twin Scalpels, park your car back in the lot. That's just kind of tucked away, and then you actually have to walk back. But anyway, you get to Pons's clinic, his little strip mall clinic, and when you get inside, Pons is actually there waiting for you already. And there's kind of a look on his face which isn't, normally he's usually like kind of disheartened to see you in a way, because he knows like something's gone horribly wrong. This time he doesn't look like that. He looks a little anxious actually. So when you walk in, he immediately, Spider walks over to the door and shuts it behind you, turning the open sign to closed immediately and then locking it up.
Pons, darling, are you in trouble?
No,
Something's up.
I'm not in trouble, no. But yeah, so my son is in some trouble.
Nothing we can't take care of.
He
Let's
says,
hear what it is.
why don't you guys have a seat and I'll get you some drinks. What are you drinking?
I'll have green tea.
You have any smash?
Yeah.
You already finished the six.
Wait, I was gonna say, are you asking that with a 6-pack in your hand?
This is for later.
I got some smash, I suppose. You can have one? Sure.
Thanks.
He goes and gets 2 green tea cans and a can of Smash, setting them out in front of y'all, one by one. After setting them out in front of you, he's kind of rubs his hands together and says, my son, he runs a clinic, his own clinic, kind of low rent, but he runs a clinic just out of Kabuki proper, kind of on the outskirts. He ain't too far away, but far away enough. And well, I don't know if you are aware of the situation out in Kabuki, but Kabuki and North New Westbrook are kind of like well, they're kind of hot spots, I suppose is the word, for gang activity. Some tension's been rising between Tiger Claws and Die Knife. Who's gonna get the turf? Well, Die Knife is on an aggressive campaign, I suppose we should say, to get different shops and owners under their protection, paying out protection money. Well, my son's clinic falls into one of their neighborhoods. He ain't been able to make the payments for protection. So,
How far behind is he?
about 30K.
Okay.
What are they asking him to do?
Pay it, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I got a call from his girlfriend, Jamalia, and apparently they came by, busted up the clinic, and they took him.
They took your son?
Yeah, they're holding him ransom. They want a significant portion of it paid down, and in exchange for that, they'll let him go again, but they want some payments.
So what are we gonna do? How do we make that much money?
I don't
Even
know.
if we have that much money, even if we paid it all off tomorrow, he's not going to magically have the money to keep paying protection. Unless he's planning on closing his clinic there and liquidating all assets, this is going to be a persistent problem.
Well, I know that, but the main problem right now is getting him out. We have a negotiation with one of their guys coming up, but guy named Sony Nomura. Anyway, I don't know. I need help extracting him quietly, safely. Don't know how we're gonna handle all this, but if you go down there and you talk to Jamalia, you can kind of get a little bit more deets on the situation from her, I'm sure. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you guys could handle this. I mean, I would, but I'm in no fighting shape.
Fine, our friend. We need to talk to the rest of the team, obviously. But you've always been there for us, so
Yeah, and
we'll see what we can do.
And then I can cover your bill. I don't know, what is $750 person sound fair to you?
We'll see where we're at. Let us talk to the others.
All right, sure.
Just so I have this right, Sony Nomura is who you're negotiating with
Mm-hmm.
at the location where your son is being held.
I don't know what the location is.
When is the meeting with Sony supposed to happen?
You'll need to talk to Jamalia about all the deets on that. All I know is he was taken and they got some meetings set up to discuss whatever they want.
If we're going to extract him, if we manage to, where are we bringing him, Holmes? We'll come here first. Well, second, probably go to her place first.
They won't come here.
They don't know this play. I mean, I don't think they
Even
know
if they
who I
did,
am.
this is Maelstrom territory. This would be suicide.
That's true as well. And plus
Or they
Rex,
might get someone. Just saying. Do you want us to, if you feel it's safe here and you want us to bring your son here, we'll do that.
He
If-
can't go
I
back
mean-
to his clinic.
he can't go
Yeah.
back to his clinic.
No.
It's got to be here. I can't think of nowhere else.
Okay.
We'll get back to you in about an hour. Take
Yeah.
us a little time to talk through this.
Appreciate you looking into it. Really do.
We'll get your son back into your web.
Where's Jamila? Phone number, address. Let her know we're coming.
Oh yeah, I'll flick you those deets. Goes to his agent. And, flicks them over to you.
Alright. We'll go talk to the rest of the group.
Okay.
And hang in there, Pons. And she'll just kind of give his shoulder a squeeze.
He gives you a smile. Pats your hand.
I stoically nod at him.
Okay.
I flush about 20 spider jokes and say, okay, goodbye.
All right. So the group.
The green tea that he set out, was that a can or a pouch, or was it?
Yeah,
like
it's
an actual
it's a
cup?
can.
Okay. Moxie didn't actually drink hers, but she'll hold on to it, and once they leave, she'll give it to Wraith.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Whatever helps you.
So the group leaves. Cass and Cammy, I'll switch back to you. Cammy has a delightful time with you. There are 2 BD wreaths in there, and you guys can, dual player it. I will say it is a game made for little girls, so you are playing a female character in the game. But the 2 of you, play dress up or whatever nostalgic thing she enjoyed. Play dress up, do each other's makeup, and
Ride ponies.
ride ponies.
Ride ponies.
Most important.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we will call it a close for the evening because,
Nice to end on a good note.
it's a
Yeah.
nice
We get to end
lighthearted
on a
note
high note.
for once.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice for once.
Perfect.
So yeah, I had a really good time playing, everybody. Very fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming tonight.
That was
really
awesome.
Yeah, had a good
Ah.
time. I guess I'll put out some last minute plugs. Go to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, please. It has all of the past episodes and also really brief summary episodes. We are also we have a follower goal. If you're not following, please follow us. Really simple thing to do. We're almost to that goal. We have 14 days left. That's 2 weeks. So yeah.
The podcast. Our podcast has grown exponentially. We don't talk about it very often, but it is doing very well. But what you could do to help us out, if you don't have the money to help on Patreon, and you've already liked and followed and subscribed and all that good stuff, if you leave reviews for us on any podcast app that you are listening to us, it really helps us with the algorithm, so more new people can find us. So
Yeah.
that would be super helpful.
And glad that you caught the stream too, Patient Zero, and nice to see you, Echo. Good
Yeah, that
to
was
see
awesome.
all of you. I hope you have a wonderful Easter weekend if you celebrate such things. If not, I still hope you have a great weekend. But yeah, goodbye.
Yeah.
So
Bye,
long,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.